listen to this matchup of the Meadowlands Monday, August 4th. George, the Animal Steel, against Jake, the Snake Roberts.
Curve, aren't they, huh? Trying to throw me a little bit of a curve by putting someone out there other than Ricky Steamboat. They're putting a man out there they call the Animal. A man that is a little bit different.
Very different.
Some say slow. I say the slowest. Let me tell you something, George Steele. I'm not out here playing a game. I'm not out here having fun. I'm out here taking care of business. You know, you kind of remind me of the guy who stands on the edge of the ocean when the hurricane comes and don't leave. You made a bad mistake, you see. You walk into tornadoes, it's a bad mistake, too. But jumping off the Empire State Building, come on. Everybody knows it's a long ways down. But you're going to get there a lot faster riding with me, George Steele. You come in that ring, you be ready for one thing, nothing but a fight. That's the only thing I've ever given a man once I came to the WWF.
Welcome to the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 55, the 2017 WWE Elimination Chamber event. I am the creator of thefullnelsonpress.com. My name is Brandon Kirkpatrick. You can find me on Twitter at JohnnyJONNY_Tango. I'm here with the president of the Umbrella Corporation, Mr. Peter O'Brien. You can find him on Twitter at MVP360. And of course, you can follow the Full Nelson Press on Twitter at TFNP. Pete, are you ready to review the Chamber, the Elimination Chamber?
If I was the head president to the Umbrella Corporation, the first thing I would do is make sure Mila Jovovich, whatever your name is, she got the bad T-virus and died instantly, and then we wouldn't have those movies.
What would we do with all these fantastic movies? I've heard 2 of them are the same plot.
I don't know. Maybe do the actual story of the real frickin' Resident Evil, not this made-up La La Land one.
So, like, this new movie should just be some guy just, like, sliding against the wall in hallways for 4 hours?
Don't even try to tell me those movies are good. They're so bad. I got confused from 4 to 6. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. I think I just watched this one.
All I know is that there's demon dogs. That's all I know.
Yeah, and oh man, they're scary. And then I'm like, come on.
Speaking of demon dogs, let's go into the kickoff show because that makes sense. We are hosted by Renee Young, Booker T, some guy from Sirius XM, Sam Roberts, and Carmella's hanging out for a little bit, but no Ellsworth, so at least that's a plus.
Why is this dude from Sirius always on a kickoff show?
Yeah, they're not even like cross-promoting Sirius or anything like that. Let me on there.
Yeah, he hasn't even said anything useful. And I was like, this is dumb. I hate this. I'm going to play Battlefield.
We do get an interview with Becky Lynch in the social media lounge, but Tom Phillips isn't hosting this, so that means no one's going to walk off pissed.
Yeah, so I didn't watch it.
But when we come back from the interview, we see Booker T is like rolling over in laughter, and he's like, just show the clip, and you see JBL just fall on his ass.
Yeah. He was wasted. Like, he just ate it. Like, what was he doing?
Somebody on the Squared Circle Reddit said if you believe that JBL's wrestling character is supposed to be like the drunken uncle, it makes everything so much better about the WWE.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit, there was an actual match during this kickoff show.
Shut up. There was not.
Mojo Rawley versus Kurt Hawkins. This was a terrible match. I will say the worst match of 2017.
Yeah, oh my God. Fact. Kurt Hawkins sucks.
This was bad.
This is stupid. It was pointless. I don't care at all.
Okay, so Mojo wins, and he does his whole little schlick where he, like, sprints back and forth and just bounce off the ropes. But they go back to the kickoff panel, but you can still see Mojo in the background just sprinting back and forth until they're like, you can go now, Mojo, you're done.
Yeah, poor Mojo, like, he was just starting to get some traction with Ryder.
Right.
Even though Ryder's a dick. The guy just, and then he's like, I'll be a singles competitor. And it's just like, you get Kurt Hawkins. I'd rather just skip. Can I skip that match? I don't want to do it. Fact, I'm a good worker.
I will let someone beat me.
I am so good. I'd like to put over young talent. Shut up, Kurt Hawkins. You fucking suck.
Hawkins throws Mojo into the apron. Just that, and then slides into the ring thinking he's going to get the 10 count on that.
Right, and he almost did. He got a 9 count on that.
Right, which Mojo's like, I thought he was going to do more to me. I didn't know I had to lay out here for 8 seconds for just that.
And it wasn't even the digital ring apron. It was just the regular tablecloth. Whatever.
But hey, they did kind of hint that this is going to be Mojo's singles run, so I don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not. If anything, I would like to see him feud with Kurt Hawkins, only to have Zack Ryder come back and turn on Mojo, and they just form this new tag team between those two. But time will tell if that actually happens when he comes back.
Zack Ryder doesn't want to be in a tag team with Mojo anymore.
He doesn't.
He doesn't like him. He just doesn't like him. You can see it in the ring. You can see it just them. He looks like he's like, I am better than him. No, you're not, Ryder. You are not. Ever since you got your little push, your internet show quit, and that's when everyone started to hate you because you're pointless.
Oh, speaking of internet show, the network should give Ryder a show about his recovery, but it's all it is just him just having to deal with Mojo and not being able to move.
I forgot about Zack Ryder, by the way. I just want you to know. I did. I just literally forgot. I was like, oh yeah, Ryder. Don't care.
Mojo reminded you.
Yeah, Mojo's like, Peter, remember I had a tag team? No, I didn't.
Rhymes with hypos?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
But I guess I'll just stay hype.
All right, let's go to this show.
First match of the night is Mickie James versus Becky Lynch. This was an alright match.
Can I say that I love you skipped over the fact that Ellsworth did come back to the kickoff show and called Carmella his boo, and it was the most awkward and terrible little stint. It was so bad. It was beyond bad.
I must have missed it.
Oh my God, the writing. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, who is thinking this is good? They both can't interact with each other. They're terrible.
Well, they're like, shit, we really need a really good love story here. Instead of taking real poems, let's just take Facebook comments.
Yeah, it was terrible. All right, but the match, yeah, it was good. I liked it. I thought Mickie James looked a little better than she did in NXT.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just don't know how long this rivalry is going to last.
Oh, I think it's done. I hope it's done. I hope this is it.
Now, here's where wrestling always messes up. They're like, no, we got to keep this going.
This is the match for WrestleMania.
And it's just going to be like, but they're going to wrestle like 8 more times before WrestleMania. So everyone's really excited to see them at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with either one of these characters. It seems like Becky Lynch they're just setting her aside for now because they're like, she's already too over. Let's work on some of the other women in the division right now and just let her just do her thing. So.
Yep. Absolutely. That's what I got. Brandon, that's what I got.
Okay, whatever. Next, we're going to Ellsworth and Carmella. They're in a skybox for some reason. I don't know where this is leading. Ellsworth looks like a Spencer Gifts threw up.
Ellsworth just looks like they just handed dudes tickets and they're like, hey man, you're going to be on TV. All I got. Put this gold hat on and if we ask you a question, just be stupid.
Right.
Yeah man, whatever Boo says. And I'm like, ugh. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got one more. That's what I did.
That's what you did.
I threw up.
Disgusting.
Guys. Yeah, it was gross. It was really gross.
All right, so here's one of the weirdest matches of the night. Dolph Ziggler versus Kalisto and Apollo Crews in a handicap match. Why are 2 faces taking on 1 heel?
Shouldn't it be 2 heels take on 1 face?
Yeah.
What the hell? And then, like, Ziggler, we're supposed to hate him, but he did the smartest thing ever. You take out 1.
Yeah.
Now, if the face would have done that, people would have been like, oh my God, that's a smart move. But for some reason, the heel, it was the worst. And I'm like, it's stupid. And
right.
You put Ziggler up with 2 mediocre faces who are not big enough for people to be like hyped about. Then they get in the ring, and I kind of like spaced off because I'm like, this is kind of boring.
All right, well, let me set it up for you then, because, yeah, Ziggler attacks Kalisto, and it's just, when I mean attack, he just throws him into the Titantron once.
Yeah.
He goes to the ring, and then there's this match between Apollo Crews and Ziggler. This whole time, though, classic Otunga is bringing his C game and just completely just heating on Ziggler.
He is literally the worst. How is he still doing this? Like,
no.
Is WWE like thinking like everyone who's ripping him apart online is like, oh, they're not talking about David Otung. Are they?
Our Otunga?
There's another Otunga somewhere that's announcing wrestling. It's not ours. By the way, Tom Phillips, why is he out there? How many times did like JBL, Lukewarm, and Morrow call a match, and then Tom Phillips would just chime in like and just be like, "We got an interview," and it's like, "Shut up, Tom! What are you doing out here? Nobody wants you out here."
He just starts ranting, "I am the social media lounge."
Yeah, he's like, "Listen, guys, I have something to say." And JBL's like, "Tom, you will shut up, okay? You will shut up. You won't say a word, okay? You can't talk. We already got 3. This is stupid. Otunga sucks."
Just bump Otunga off.
Yes. Tom Phillips could easily fill the void of other face commentator if you need 3. I don't think you need 3.
Right.
But, God, Otunga. I mean, did you just see that kick?
That vein!
Oh my God, he works out, but seriously, that is one of the best jump kicks I've ever seen. And Morrow's got it. You just picture Morrow slapping, like, putting his face in his hands and just shaking his head like, oh my God. What am I supposed to do with that?
Mamma mia!
Don't be so deceitful! and then Otunga's response is, yeah, that was neat.
Yeah, because he's such a damper on it. Because, like, Morales like, he's going up to the top of the cage. He flips over it. They're going onto the turnbuckle. They're smashing through the ring. Tables everywhere. Wow. That's all you get.
You get a neat, cool, super. I've always ripped on JBL, but at least he's bringing something to the table.
Right, and at least he stays with their conversation and says more than 4 words.
This is where I was doing more during this match, is trying to figure out these 4 at the commentating table. At one point I thought Tom Phillips was bored, so he just got up and walked around the ring and just was like, I don't know where to go.
He's not allowed to stand up. He had a shimmy on his knees. He's too tall.
So this match, Kalisto then comes back. Oh no. It's a typical handicap match. So he just stands on the outside waiting for a tag. I'm like, why don't you jump him?
Right.
Like, why don't you just go 2-on-1? And oh man, the greatest finish ever. The Matrix Duck.
Oh yeah.
And then Otunga's response of, whoa, he almost hit him.
Let's talk about Kalisto, because he comes out like he's all banged up, like he got hit by a truck or something. Dude, you got 1 bump from Ziggler. You're not a ref.
And then he literally did like a move that involved his back bending backwards and dodging a punch. But you're hurt.
He's literally holding on to his like abdomen and chest, and he's like, oh, I have to move. Backflip, off the top rope, back down.
If I was Ziggler, I just would have powerbombed him through a table. That would have been better. So, shocking turn of events. Ziggler loses. So when do the writers sit there and just, they're watching it and they're like, why are they cheering for Ziggler? We made him a heel. Like,
right?
Well, they see what we're doing. He took 2 guys on by himself who are faces. Why are they cheering him? How are they so at a disconnect with Ziggler and the fans?
And where's this leading? Even if, let's say, Apollo Crews and Kalisto should have like ganged up on Ziggler, Ziggler's tag team partner by wrestling standards is the chair now.
Yeah, he's really good at it.
Yeah, that's what WrestleMania match is gonna be. Apollo Crews and Kalisto versus Ziggler in a steel chair.
Why don't they just pair up Ziggler and Alexa Bliss?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Have him go back to his real show-off ways. Because he's still doing his stupid hype, like, punching. Like, remember when he would, like, it's not like I, like, watched his hips, but, like, he rotated his hips and he flung his hair back.
Yeah,
like,
it was a show-off.
He would always be cocking off and showing off. Go back to that. But instead he's kind of like, listen, man, I'm just fighting for my career. That's why I'm angry. People are sitting there going, we're not mad at you for that. That makes sense. You just look like someone trying to keep your job.
Right.
You know, you're not some cocky guy where we did hate you. Remember that? We hated you. You were banging some old woman. It was gross.
But when did he pick up when they put him with Biggie Langston and AJ Lee? That was awesome.
Yup.
Let's take a moment and talk about Apollo Crews can't stop smiling even though he's taking chair shots to the leg.
He got called up way too early.
Just give William Regal 45 minutes and teach this guy how to frown.
Yeah. Every wrestling blog, we're not the only ones. Everyone says it. Apollo Crews does not know how to be angry. Even like he's like holding his ankle, it still looks like he's like laughing it off.
Right, exactly. All right, so yeah, they win. Move on. Let's go to the next match, the Tag Team Turmoil match for the SmackDown Tag Titles. This starts with the Beauty and the Man Beast versus Breezango. Great start to this. I really think both of these guys put up a really good fight. Breezango, I thought they were just going to be pushovers. Not the sense here.
They really got to ditch Breezango and change it to Fashion Police. Like, seriously.
I don't think
Why
the
not?
Fashion Police is the overall gimmick. I could see Breezango moving on to something else.
It should be their overall gimmick.
When Fandango takes off the shirt and he's still got the tickets in his tights, that was good.
Throwing tickets down on Slater, and they all say ew.
Yeah. And every time you read it, you just read it in Tyler Breeze's voice.
Yeah, ew. I think they're great. And I keep reading that there is no depth in the tag team division. There is depth. They just don't use them right.
Yeah, they're giving the wrong people the spotlight. It's the same three teams right now.
That's why there's no depth, you idiots. I'm sorry. I got angry. I'm going to get angry. Whatever. I'm angry. I'm bringing it back.
I thought they were going to do something different here at the end of this, because after this we get the Vaudevillains, who just get destroyed by Slater and Rhino. This was a 30-second match here.
Well, and they're so much better in the ring than those two.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I would have rather have seen the Vaudevillains taking on the Usos. But yeah, next is the Def Jam Usos. One of the Usos actually land a pretty impressive Samoan drop.
How many times did David Otunga go, why can't they be like their great uncle or their dad? Remember those guys? Guys at the adults Morrow just like puts the headset down and just turns with like his eyes like raised up like, Jesus, you're dumb, Otunga, and we're back. Don't be so Pesita.
Mamma mia! The Usos take out Slater and Rhino, and then the actual tag team champions come out, which I think they should have came out a little bit sooner, but whatever.
Right.
American Alpha come on, they take on the Usos, but they beat the Usos with some kind of weird roll-up, but it doesn't matter because Usos just assault American Alpha, which was cool. I kind of thought that they were going to do some kind of surprise entrance as the very last entrant, but the Ascension coming out, I was really hoping that the Ascension were going to walk out with the titles tonight. That would have been awesome.
They had masks on. They looked intimidating. They looked like their old NXT days.
It was awesome.
It would have been perfect. They're good in the ring, but yet writing's like, nope. We're going to have the Usos versus American Alpha. And then someone in the writing room is just going to like slam his head on the table like, why?
Right? This was the only time where I've ever been like, holy shit, there's the Ascension. Because it was actual fear you saw in Gable and Jordy, because they had just gotten their asses whooped by Usos. This would have been the perfect moment to have these guys come out as like this new face of fear of the tag division, but no, not the case. Good job for American Alpha for winning this, but I think they need better feuds with somebody like the Ascension. If you put the Ascension up against these guys, even if American Alpha wins at that following pay-per-view, at least you put a little bit more stock into the Ascension.
Well, then you could have had like two rivalries there. You could have then like had the Ascension go against like another tag team.
Right.
To build up the other tag team. And don't try to tell me the Fashion Police would not be a face. Don't try to tell me those two could not be crowd favorites.
Oh, I know.
They're still favorites.
But here's the issue with that. You make them face, and they're going to get teamed up with Ellsworth.
Oh, God. Whatever. It would have been sweet.
Yep.
I think they dropped the bucket there. I'll say that. Drop the bucket, drop the ball. They dropped something. David Otunga's like, man, that was close.
All right, next the next match is the Total Diva versus the Total Bella. Natty versus Nikki Bella. Natty coming out in that protective blush.
Oh, my God. And her pants weren't fitting well. So fingers were crossed the entire time. They kept sliding down. And I thought for sure her top was just a little too small. So I was like, let's go. Let's go. Let's get a good bump here.
Oh, here's one of those Tom Phillips moments because he says that this match isn't about who's the best wrestler. But it is. That's how wrestling works. That's how a wrestling match works, Tom.
And then David Otunga's like, Have you ever seen Total Bellas? It's a good show.
Speaking of Total Bellas, the entire cast of Total Bellas was in the crowd tonight.
So they get in the ring and they're fighting, and I'm like, okay.
Right?
I'm like, this is be a good match for Otunga to call, because I did not care.
Oh, man, it was, a lot of people are like, this was a good match. No. Props to the women's division, because they got 3 matches tonight, and they really pulled off 2 of them. This one, though, fell flat.
Nobody's invested into it. Yeah, you're complaining about, like, what you see on Total Divas. I don't watch that show, so I don't know what you're talking about. How many times did Natty have to say, oh, you can't see me?
Yeah.
And it's like, Natty, you've been around this business forever. Why are you repeating yourself this many times? It's like, we can't see you, but we can sure hear you in your hoarse voice. You can't see me.
So her big dilemma here is, why isn't there a Total Natty series? But, I'd pay good money to see the Natty family in a reality show. Holy shit.
It'd be awesome. It'd be way better than the Bellas. Like, easily. Neidhart, I mean, did you see that guy when he was on Total Divas?
Oh my god, hilarious.
Okay, folks, I lied. I watched the first 2 seasons. But when that guy was on, oh my god. But yeah, okay, so the match is going on, a bunch of boring stuff. Count out.
Double count out.
Are you kidding me? We have to watch this crap more?
But I don't know how much more, because I don't think they're going to be setting this up for Natty and Nikki at WrestleMania. But Natty, she just starts attacking Nikki after the bell rings, and Nikki spears Natty.
And then, like, there's a backstage segment with, like, Nikki, like, saying, like, oh my god, I put my heart and soul into this business. First of all, shut your face. If anyone knows wrestling, you did not. You definitely got handed you the golden keys to the golden Lamborghini to drive you straight to the top.
Right.
Don't try to tell me she worked hard. Like, you need to leave. And, has everyone forgot about what she did to Maria to get her canned?
Right.
You're the worst.
So I have been keeping up with the Total Divas. So I watch it. I'm not completely caught up, but I'm getting there. It is painful sometimes. So they've added Maurice onto it, and the first thing they set up is this whole Maurice and Nikki thing. I think the whole story is like they were going to ask for more money or they were going to walk, and so they all go in and they do this big speech to talent relations, and then like a week later, Maurice is like standing strong, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm going to leave if I don't get whatever she was demanding." And then she gets a text from the Bella Twins. They're like, oh, we totally caved, sorry. And then she got shit canned. So, like, she brings this up right away, and they're trying to play it off like Nikki's the face in this scenario. But just hearing the story, you're like, that's kind of a bitchy thing you did.
Yeah.
But they kind of turn it off as just like, I was just looking out. You just got to look out for yourself sometimes. It's like, well, okay, fine, but it was still a bitchy thing to do, even if you were looking out for yourself.
Well, how about the fact that now we're going to see this in Total Divas, the whole powder to the face of Maurice incident.
Oh, my God.
First of all, had no idea who that was.
Because they don't address it at all on WWE television. But my wife pointed it out. She's like, I think Maurice just got, like, powdered. And I'm like, oh, so I guess she's just going to be butthurt. Which, why is she even there? It's not like she can be in the pod with Miz later that night.
Why is she doing her makeup on a table out there? No, come on. Maurice has her own room. Let's be real.
I only powder my nose at buffets.
That show is staged more than wrestling. So dumb. Anyways, they fought in the back, and still no one cared.
Right.
Except for Otunga. That's the only time he got excited. He's like, Natty shouldn't be doing that. Morrow just turns, and I just see him going, like, lipping, like, the words, shut the fuck up. All right, let's go to the next match.
Let's go up to the Skybox. We're going there for a second time with Carmella and Ellsworth. Nothing's going on. They're just eating different snack food this time.
And then they ask her, how do you feel about this? Well, if you guys remember, I'm the one that called out Natty on her BS or whatever. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, so you were a heel too, and then you leak this out, and then you're just done?
Yeah.
Carmella, you got hosed. You got kicked out of a rivalry.
You ain't even in a match tonight.
Yeah, you are. Look at what you're sitting next to, a garden gnome with a Guido hat on. Like, you made it.
He's over there like, hey, I'm putting the Smash Mouth CD in. Is that cool?
I love Smash Mouth. All-Star? Have you ever heard?
I'm about to take you to a space lounge.
Yeah, God, whatever.
All right, next match is Orton versus Harper. Luke Harper, he had that really cool entrance with the eyes and everything.
Yeah!
But now he comes out, it looks like he's part of the Red Green show.
Why would they get rid of his eyes?
I know.
It was awesome. His entrance was cool, but now they gotta put names up on that Titantron. Like, nobody has Titantron videos anymore.
It's a deck. All it is just a bunch of wood.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't he, like, have, like, his eyeballs just sitting up there just staring? And then Randy Orton comes out and is, I hear voices, but I'm not a Wyatt.
Jed!
What a match.
Right.
Luke Harper is the man.
He is awesome.
That dude has been put in so many matches with such a wide variety of wrestlers.
Right. Probably the dampest we've ever seen Harper.
Yeah,
he had completely sweat through everything he was wearing. It was kind of gross there at the end. He was slicker than Orton, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
The match was really fun.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was a good overall match. I thought the storytelling was cool.
Right.
And the crowd, like, at first wasn't behind Harper, but the more they went, like, the more they did get behind him.
Right.
And he's good on the mic. If he just keeps that, like, moniker of just, like, I'm gonna ruin you, blah, blah, blah. I just came from gutting a deer. Like, I think he'll work as a face.
Well, who do you put him against at WrestleMania now?
I think he gets thrown in the triple threat.
Triple threat for the title?
I think so.
I see him in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah, because everyone knows that sends you straight to the bottom for a good 2 years.
I actually thought Harper was going to get this when he reversed that RKO and did that double super kick. That was really cool.
Right?
He, like, bounced Orton off the ropes twice for the super kick, and I was like, holy shit, I think we might have Harper going to WrestleMania, but not the case. Orton still wins.
Well, Orton even, like, laid there for a little bit, too, to, like, show, like, it took a lot out of him to beat him. So, kudos to Luke.
We're going to Alexa Bliss and Naomi. This is for the SmackDown Women's title.
No, I did not like this.
You didn't like this?
Nope, I did not. Like, I love how people say, like, I hate reading something like she's worked so hard and she's gotten to where she is. Well, guess what? She's still not at the top. I don't see her as a title holder yet. I think she needs a little more time on the mic. Do I see her as a good singles competitor? Yes. Do I feel like she needs to have the belt now? No. She should have taken it at least at Mania, at her hometown. Then it would have been even bigger, and it would have given her more time to develop a bigger and deeper story with Alexa Bliss. Because to me, it just looks like some girl just came in and won and left. That was it.
But what if they're secretly pushing Alexa Bliss? So Naomi wins the title, but like the Friday before Mania, she has to drop it to Bliss.
I'm sorry, like, I like Alexa Bliss as the title holder. I feel like she is better on the mic than any of those girls. So I say leave her, but yeah, I mean, the match is alright. Naomi has gotten way better. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I think her finisher did straight up knee Alexa Bliss in the side.
Oh, I think it did too, because I think she even mouthed the word fuck.
But you hear Alexa Bliss go like, you bitch. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Right.
That's why you're a heel and you're great. So kudos to Alexa.
Yeah, I was not happy about this either.
Yeah, and then you deserve a chance. Shut up. I mean, like, why does she get one? Like,
Right.
What was so great about Naomi's story? Remember when she had to be a heel and hated it?
Yeah, exactly. She was a funkadactyl, Pete. You don't even know.
I do know. Don't care. By the way, how does her rear view hurt anybody? She has, like, the biggest, like, softest looking butt. Like, I feel like it would just be like, it's a pillow.
It farts. It's like, pink eye. All right, let's leave the farts down to the ring. Let's go back up to the skybox where we
Yes.
get Carmella and Ellsworth for the final time. But this time, Ellsworth has had enough. He grabs the mic. And when I mean grabs it, I mean he molests it with his mouth because he just screams into it and then just drops it.
I hate Ellsworth.
I know.
Like, you were holding Carmella back.
I'm waiting for the Big Cass moment when Big Cass finally figures out what's going on SmackDown.
Yeah, do something like that. Put Carmella with Enzo Amore and Kyle Cassidy. She'll be a huge face. She'll have a story. She'll be able to tell stories too because she'll have Enzo and Cass there.
Were Enzo and Cass, were they ever heel at all in NXT? Do you remember that at all?
No, they were always a face.
Do you think they could work as a heel though? I mean, I know he works the crowd.
I don't think so. They're too hilarious. I don't think they could. I don't think you put him as a heel. You can't.
Road Dogg was heel. He could still talk on the mic.
Yeah, but I feel like the writers now at WWE don't know who the Road Dogg is. So I don't feel like
is
that.
Is that a restaurant?
Who's the Road Dogg? Is that like a hot dog on the cement?
I don't want to eat that. That sounds disgusting.
Otunga pokes his head in. Guys, how did I do calling that women's match? I did really good. I gotta go back down there and call the championship match. Everyone wants to hear my input, so.
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Yeah, all of a sudden Otunga comes back and Tomorrow's like, son of a bitch.
But the cage is already down, the chamber's already down, so he has to like walk through it to get back to the commentating table.
Absolutely.
All right, speaking of which, it's chamber time. They bring down the BattleBots arena. What are you thinking of this cage, dude?
Oh my god, they really pussified it, that's for sure.
I like the octagon. They had to make it lighter. I
like
that.
The octagon, I get it, but let's put mats now.
Yeah.
Let's try Edge and CM Punk. How many times did those guys flip over that top rope onto that steel?
I know, right?
They're like, they now get mats? That is BS!
Even if you don't want to put the grill floor down like you used to, just don't make it so obviously padded.
Yeah, and then also, hey, by the way, those chains are really spring-loaded now.
Yeah, they are. This is just like a Hell in the Cell 2.0. I don't mind the size of it, and I think they did some really cool spots, but the pods were really dumb. I know why they do it now because of how many times they've had troubles with the circular pods, with the doors not opening. It sort of that big snafu with Mark Henry a couple of years ago, but I didn't like they looked too small in there. But I liked the side windows. I liked all that. I think there were some really cool spots they did in there, but yeah, really weird cage now.
Yep.
Everyone comes out. Baron Corbin, he is accompanied by his new tag team partner, a mustache.
Yeah. Corbin! He's a lone wolf, dude. Okay?
Corbin, Ambrose, Wyatt, and The Miz starting the pod. We get Styles and Cena in the ring originally, which it was fun. This match was it's hard to say, man, but I would say this is one of the best chamber matches we've had.
I think so too.
Yeah, really good.
It was really good. All of them had a legitimate chance of winning. You could easily put all those guys as a winner and have a story.
This was Miz's first title opportunity in a little over 4 years, so.
Jeez. I mean, I like the overall feel. There wasn't really like huge spots. There was a couple. I had to rewatch the part where they climbed the chamber and John Cena fell a whole 5 feet to his death and was out of commission. And Otunga's like, that hurt.
So they keep going on to the match, but Otunga keeps like, how's Cena doing? Is he okay?
Cena okay?
The cameraman won't look at Cena.
Cena's been down ever since he tripped over the stool, and I don't know what's happening. Guys, what's happening?
So Ambrose is the first one out of the pod. He goes right onto his own pod and then just jumps off that right away. Yep. Then Wyatt comes out, and this is the best part because as soon as Wyatt comes out, we now have all four of these guys just climbing over Miz's pod. Like Miz is just sitting in there, and they're doing all these spots and suplexes and all this fun stuff, and Miz is like, it just really smells like ball sweat right now.
It's like, I did fart in here. It's a bad idea. There's no ventilation up there anymore. It used to be a cage. But then you get Miz to get entered. And I thought this spot was good because even though Corbin did get rolled up, he did just go insane on Ambrose and destroy him.
That's how you do things like this. We saw it, like, I think almost twice now in this match with the Usos and then Natalya. But Corbin really pulled this off. It was a roll-up. He was unprepared for it, and he just destroys Ambrose. And I'm kind of excited to see Ambrose and Corbin at WrestleMania if that's what they're setting up.
Oh, I think so, too. I think it's going to be great. Then you got Miz running in there all weasel-like and pins him, and I'm like, I would not even kid. I would love to see the Miz with the championship belt right now. I'm sorry. He's been on fire.
SmackDown is the place for him.
And then he's killing it in the ring, too.
Yep.
He's literally killing it. And Otunga, he's cheating and shady, and I don't like him. Ah!
My favorite part of this, I think, was when Miz pins Ambrose, because Renee Young's just backstage laying an egg.
Yeah, and it's just great.
One takeaway from Miz, though, he does the yes kicks. Oh, those were some bad kicks. They were the weakest, little pansiest little tap he could give.
The jumps into the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to stop doing Daniel Bryan's moves.
Yep.
Just do yours.
Yeah, he's doing just fine with his own.
He missed twice on those.
Yep. Miz gets eliminated from Cena with the AA.
With one?
Yeah, one.
AA, and who did he give a Skull Crusher finale to outside? Was it Wyatt?
I think it was Wyatt, yeah.
And he doesn't pin him. He just lets him go. He's like, I don't want that one.
Yeah. But hey, that's the thing though. Sister Abigail to Cena, only one Sister Abigail, and Cena gets pinned, and then we have Styles versus Bray, and I love that they gave them some time here.
Because they were good.
They were really good. This was exciting to see two heels finishing off the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and it showed that Styles and Wyatt are huge in the company.
Yes.
Let's do it again.
Wyatt catches Styles off the top rope for another Sister Abigail and becomes the first ever WWE champion of his family. Really good way to finish off. Really solid pay-per-view. I mean, even though the Total Bella versus Total Diva thing kind of sucked, it's still it got us to the next stage that we needed to.
Yes.
What do you want to grade it, Pete?
I gave it a B plus actually. I liked it a lot. I thought it was good.
Wow, I give it a B plus too. I was very happy with it.
Whoa!
I know,
you've changed.
I know. Dud of the night, Pete.
Oh, Tonga. Shut your freaking mouth. He's so bad.
I want to give it to him as well, but I'm going to go with Tom Phillips because it's just eliminate both of them if you have to. If it's just Moraro and JBL, it's fine. And that's all it really needs to be on a 2-hour show that you're doing every week.
Honorable mention, Ellsworth and Carmella. That was useless.
Yes, it was. All right, stud of the night, I'm going to go with Luke Harper because he really proved that he could be in the main event whenever you need him to.
I will go Baron Corbin.
All right.
I liked it.
All right.
Oh, Wolf. He's by himself. I'll grow a mustache and I don't care what people think.
Yeah, well, let's see if he actually holds to that, because people are pretty harsh on that mustache.
It's just funny, because now you're sitting there and you're looking at Raw, and Raw's like, everyone kind of dug that. I wonder if they knew they had two heels finishing that.
The big thing is, Seth, Roman, and Braun are, your big guys right now, and they kind of just look like the different Pokemon evolution of themselves, because if you just stand them all next to each other.
Yeah, and they're just sitting there and you're like, well, they think that pay-per-view is good? We got Kevin Owens versus Goldberg, so in your face.
Oh my god, man. I don't even want to talk about it right now.
It's so bad.
I know. What if he wins? What if Kevin Owens wins?
Oh my god, what do? It's gotta be an interference because Goldberg just completely demolished Brock Lesnar, right? So
let's say Lesnar interferes with this match, and it's Goldberg and Lesnar, and they, for some reason, they finally pull their head out of their asses and decide to keep Owens with the title. This is the time where you put Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Think about this, too. You could easily have Owens win, even though Lesnar helped him, and Owens could be out there going, and I even last longer in the ring than Brock Lesnar. That would be great.
Yeah, it would. That would be good.
Whatever.
Pete, how's your road to WrestleMania going?
Terrible. I ran out of gas.
Oh, we're not even there yet.
Taking a U-turn. I'm going to the Knights of Columbus to watch that wrestling show. I'm not pumped about Mania. I'm sorry. For SmackDown, yes, but for Raw, no.
Well, hey, man, that's the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 55, the 2017 WWE Elimination Chamber event. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Have you thought of a new saying I should say at the end?
You should say at the end?
Yeah.
No. Because, right. I've been sticking with mine. You could say something like tomato, basil, pita, pasta soup. I don't know.
I got to figure out something. Hey, But you're listening to this. How about you find out something? Put it in the comments wherever you're listening to this, and let us know what I should say at the end of the episode, because I don't know what to say. So, goodbye?
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
Leave us a comment. We might even read it on our next show.
And I'll try not to berate you, but no promises.
If you're listening to this on iTunes, please subscribe and leave us a review. You have no idea how much that helps.
I guess Stitchers has a thumbs up button now, so that's a thing.
You can find us on Facebook, Wrestling Amino, Tumblr.
Or just search for the Full Nelson Press on any social media site.
You can also go to thefullnelsonpress.com for all of our past episodes and original WWE art created by yours truly.
Go watch some wrestling.